Okay, break. Ready. Set. Ready. Ready. Go. Here we go. Ready. Ready. Here we go. Shot. Hut. Let's go. Hut. Ready, break. Set up. Set up. Set go. Down. Come on. Set. Ready. Let's go now. Set. Ready. Set. Ready.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Jets and the Pats on Thursday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Tonight we kick off Week 7 with a great Thursday night matchup here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the New England Patriots. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Jets, they come into this one 0-6 on the year, and really it's sort of just been one thing after another.
Coupled with they don't start very fast. The first quarter's really been an issue for them. They've got to learn to get out of the gates quicker in order to try and win some games.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And he returns this to the 22. So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
I loved his quote during the week. If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive side of the ledger throwing touchdown passes.
Yeah, had 4 of those picks, led to the loss. The drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
At the 20-yard line.
Cunningham. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now a first down throw, Cunningham. They set up the screen for Stevenson. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. The Patriots are 2-4 here in the first half of the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 37. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
On second down, it's Stevenson. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Off-play action, it's Cunningham. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Jets are going to get it back here just past the 35. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Now Hall to start the drive. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
First down, Jets.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Roman. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 19. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
At the 16-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
2nd and 7. They'll set up a throw. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They'll run with Hall. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
First and goal, Jets.
They'll try and run it in with Janovich, the fullback. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Andy Janovich, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
The losing streak had taken on a life of its own, and I think it infiltrates a team when you're on that much of a slide. But this group has managed to focus, come out early, and put a touchdown on the board. They look like they mean business in this one.
They do. Now the key, holding on to that attitude, because, man, that streak has been a struggle for them. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. To throw on 2nd down, Cunningham. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Again, it's Stevenson. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down and 8.
Now Cunningham. Setting up a screen for Stevenson. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. On 1st and 10, Cunningham. And his throw is going to be incomplete. And Garrett Wilson, the one he was looking for. But it's going to be 2nd down. You talk about this Jets defense. They've been dreadful against the run. No getting around at number 32, dead last in the NFL.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ball game because they are facing the #1 rushing unit in the NFL, which means this is going to be a contest they've got to be prepared for from the first snap.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Buying time to his left. And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
The kick by Elliott is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's #1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive, or is this just more in what has been really a string of bad luck for them?
Well, to me, it comes down to leadership, and leadership's got to spin it into a positive and make it an advantage for them. Yes, we're in a losing streak. Yes, no one thinks we can win, but we have the resources we need right here in this room. Let's go ahead and play better. Let's hang together and shock the world a little bit. Put it all together, they've got a chance of coming out with a W.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Straight ahead is Hall. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. There to stop him, Juwan Bentley.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got an open man here, and it's KJ Hamler. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against him because you're running away from people
out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 37.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, New York.
Going to run the sweep here. This is Hopkins. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down. Here's 2nd and 10.
At the Patriots' 37-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. It's complete to Hopkins. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll drop to throw. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Back to the ground with Hall. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. On 3rd down, here's Hall. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. On 1st down, right back to Hall. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now
2nd down and 6 now. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but It's incomplete. Now McManus will line up for the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by McManus is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Another go-around now for the Patriot offense. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. They'll run for it. It's Stevenson. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He finds his man complete. That's Roman. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. Hall on a give up the middle. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 48 yards rushing for him now to this point. So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. They'll look to throw. Touchdown, Jets. K.J. Hamler from 6 yards away. And the Jets go up by 2 touchdowns. McManus's point after is good. And the lead is now 17-3. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was all polished off on the touchdown reception by K.J. Hamler. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. New England's offense set to go. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. He got 29 yards that time. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Cunningham looking to throw. That's caught. It's Marvin Mims. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. On the draw is Stevenson. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Now the Patriots moving quickly, hustling up to the line. On 2nd down, here's Cunningham. Keeps him, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Here's Cunningham. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 23. Cunningham to throw. And that'll be complete to Stevenson. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Now Cunningham. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Well, that play, a mess from beginning to end.
Especially since not only do you take what likely would have been 3 points off the board, but not after the return. The other guys are set up with terrific field position, so essentially you've traded what we think would be 3 points to a possible 6 points, but for the other team. That's a bad trade no matter how you look at it.
Now this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Jets on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and CD in a minute. First, it's time to take a look at what we've got coming your way this weekend in the NFL. In that 1 o'clock time frame, a lot to choose from. But let's highlight the game in Philadelphia. A big one for the Eagles as they get set to take on the Dallas Cowboys. In the late afternoon games, it'll be loud in Kansas City, that's for sure, as it'll be the Chiefs taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. And then finally, a good one on Sunday night between the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come. Our two teams making their final preparations for the second half. And as they do, we send it back out to Foxborough, where we rejoin Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. So here are the Jets now to take over. Remember, right now they are on a 6-game losing streak, trying to snap that. And a good sign is they've got the lead in the football. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5. He'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Roman. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 of enemy territory. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He'll look to throw. Open man here is Conklin. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that's going to bring up second down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Patriots' 40-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5. They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Stephanie!
To throw from his end zone, Cunningham. And he fends him off. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And quickly, they get to the line. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And they'll bring him down right around the 13.
It's a gain of 2.
Now a first down throw, Cunningham. Short throw into the hands of Jordan. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Off play action, it's Cunningham. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And now
he'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
so many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Throw left side complete. That's Stevenson. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. Got Stevenson again, back-to-back plays. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the gun, it's Stevenson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And they're going to speed things up here. To throw on 2nd down, Cunningham. Taken in left side, it's Wilson. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Stevenson. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Cunningham. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots go 98 yards and finish it off in the end zone. Elliott good on the extra point, and that slices the lead down to 17-10. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. And New York set to take the field. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, wide open, complete. Down to the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. KJ Hamler with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead now up to 14. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Oh, some strong running. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
On 1st and 10, Cunningham. And this one complete again to Mims. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Out of the gun, they give it to Stevenson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Now Cunningham. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now a handoff, Stevenson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 2nd and 5. They run once more with Stevenson. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. A throw out wide by Cunningham, complete. And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Cunningham. He'll dump this down to Stevenson. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Cunningham looking to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. It's their quarterback with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Patriots are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Elliott good with a PAT, and that cuts the lead to 24-17. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive,
look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Breece Hall. And all the way in, touchdown, New York. Breece Hall, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. McManus's point after is good, and the lead now up to 14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter.
Here we go. Start.
On 1st down, it's Cunningham. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Here's Cunningham from the gun. Flush to his right. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Brings up third down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line.
A loss of 7.
On 2nd down, here's Cunningham.
At the 43-yard line.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Looks for Parker, and it's intercepted. And now off to the races down the right side. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll run with Hall. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Jets add on to their lead, and they appear poised to break this long losing streak. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Patriots offense now. They work their way back onto the field. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And Stevenson's going to have a Patriots 1st down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line. The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. On the handoff, Stevenson. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Now Cunningham. It's caught on the right side, Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and run for the 1st with Stevenson. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
It's a gain of 2. That's another Patriots 1st down.
Here's Cunningham. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. A play fake. Now Cunningham looking for the end zone. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Cunningham to throw. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 164 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies will try and force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
This is Hamler on the receiving end. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. Now McManus will line up for the field goal from the right hash, and this one just a chipping. The kick by McManus is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So they're content to take the 3. Somewhat of a conservative call. They're opting not to go for it on 4th and inches.
And that's from a team that you and I know is not usually playing it close to the vest. It's a little bit of a surprise that they opted for the 3 instead of going for it.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the 4th quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review, and this being inside. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is. Now a 1st down throw, Cunningham. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Again, he'll drop to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Back to throw again. And he's got his big tight end here. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Quickly into the hands of Mims. And down inside the 15 he goes. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. From the 5 now, 2nd and a yard. A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown run. And the Patriots are able to cut into that deficit. They'll look to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. And unable to connect. It's incomplete. And the clock stopped at 8 seconds. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for the Giants, it's a win that was long overdue as they move to 1-6 now on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, they dipped to 2-5 now with the loss. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.